So, I mean, intrinsic motivation is so inherent in little kids. They play, they know what they want to do with their day, they learn through that. And I'll always say that, like, homeschooling and unschooling, a little kid is super easy because you just allow them to sort of do what they want to do. And it's usually play, and they do that very freely, and they do that with very free choice. The older child is a little different, right? Because the older child may have had different experiences. And sometimes if like the older child has a period where they went to school, then they're used to the more extrinsic schedule, right? They're used to doing things at specific times, and they're used to getting rewarded for doing things well. And that's why in homeschooling and unschooling, we talk about, like, sometimes if you're transitioning a kid from a traditional school environment into homeschooling, we talk about kids having a period of deschooling and being able to sort of take time to transition. And deschooling is really a transitional time where you're transitioning from one environment that's more extrinsically motivated to an environment that might be more intrinsically motivated. And that transition time should contain lots of rest and lots of relaxation and lots of kids doing what they want to do, even if that's lazing around and playing video games all day, right? Because that period, we all know that periods of kind of stagnation allow for greater periods of growth. And so the deschooling process is really important for the kid who has really transitioned from a traditional school environment to a more homeschool or unschool environment, because that's the transitional stage, and then you'll see a period of growth. If you haven't had that for a while, you don't know. It's like someone saying, like, what do you love? And you've been doing what other people have asked you all your life, and you're like, I have no idea. Right? It's why so many of our kids, when coming out of like 4 years of college, people say, like, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? And they're like, I don't know. Right? So it takes a period of exploration for them to figure that out.
Exactly.
And so it's time to transition and time to explore.